Welcome to the MVP.
MVPODCAST, baby.
Yeah, we back again to give you the podcast that only we can give you. You hear me? What it do, what it does. Going on. You see me, your boy Franz, joined by my player partners, Booker and Bill Senior. Not to be mistaken with Bill Jr., it's Bill Senior right there. What's happening with y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, kicking it. Booker, how you got it going on, man? I know.
Hey man, it's the Holy Trinity. You know what I'm saying? We here, baby. We here. You know what I'm saying? Like every letter of the acronym is being fulfilled right now. M, V to P. You know what I'm talking about? Now, what we choose for those words to stand for is what we choose for them to stand for. This is impromptu, so I really ain't got nothing that they should mean. So just think positivity. You know what I'm talking about? Just positivity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had one word for the M, but I didn't get the V and the P, so I ain't gonna do it. Let's go.
Oh, the V, we already got the V. The V is already taken care of. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
yeah,
for yourself?
Yeah. I mean,
self-centered, my nigga. All right.
It don't got to be nothing more than that. You know what I'm saying? We got the M and the P that's spread out like how y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? So got the M. I guess the MC master ceremony. We get at France. We get you the master ceremony. You know what I'm talking about? And then so we got the V. You know, who is me, and then we got the P. Which is book, but that's the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that, you know, everybody look to hear what the people champ got to say, because, you know, more people root for him than root against him. You know what I'm saying?
I like
that.
I want to change the M to Mandingo. That's what I want to change to my M to.
Well, I'm not gonna say that one. Like you can have that, cool. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, salute, all that. But I ain't gonna repeat it. I ain't gonna repeat it. You can say it. That's who you is. You can change your name, do all that good stuff. But ain't got nothing to do with
people,
me.
Man. I know we missed y'all last week. I apologize. Look, we was having so much fun. The boy Cody came down here. We had family in. Everybody was doing something. We just didn't have. I mean, we could have carved out some time, but it wouldn't have been what you wanted. It would have been one of them ones like, hurry up, let's talk, and hurry up, let's get up out of here.
And it wouldn't have been the same neither, because book wasn't down. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing it like that. You know, everybody being together, and then, you know, you ain't got the boy book right there just to jump in and have his bookisms. You know what I'm saying? So
book's gonna be down here next month.
Yeah.
The liquid divinium. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get the liquid divinium in me, dog. I don't know that nigga. That nigga different.
Talk to me,
man. We need to do something.
Might
have to take another ride up to your people, man. I had to do where it all started off at on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw another one of them out. But tell them they're gonna have to give us a discount. We ain't paying that same price.
You see us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some respect on this shit.
Yeah, we got to figure something out, man. We got to figure something out, because I think I got that whole week off of Christmas, man, and that's very rare. I mean, I'm on call, kind of, just in case something go crazy. But yeah, I think we can actually figure something out, man. I think I'd be good for that, man. Let's talk about that.
Before we get into this podcast, man, you know we gotta do what's customary every week. Let me know how y'all weeks was, man. Cody, I'm gonna start with you, because we all know Book might have a lot. You know what I'm saying? So let's finish off with him. We'll start off with you.
That you might not even get to hear about.
Hey, man. Like, this week has been a lot when it comes to work, but you know, my primary focus, you know, is usually my little dude, and so shit been good, man. Shit been good. It's just, you know, just trying to have him focus in on what needs to be done, man. But his personality, like, it's through his blood, and you could tell, because even today I was just taking a random picture of him, because yesterday started the 12 days of Christmas before they get out for their break or whatever. And so he's supposed to wear green. And so I got him a little sweatshirt. Went and copped him a fresh sweatshirt, you know, so he can feel fresh, you know what I'm saying, getting out there and shit like that. And he got the nice little green Pumas. He feel himself in those. And he put him on, like he's sitting there. I was like, I told him, I said, let me take a picture. He's sitting there smiling and cheesing like before I took the picture. And I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and take a picture. He was like, all right. And he was like he stopped, you know what I'm saying? Like he stopped and threw the peace sign up and gave the mug. I was like, let me give him another one. He gave another little stance with the mug. And right after that, I was like, all right, cool, let's go out there to the bus stop. And he started, cheesing again. I'm like, who taught him this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is he doing this? And I ain't taught him none of this shit, man. It's just him. And when I look at him, I'm like, damn, that's pretty much me. I was the same exact way, but I'm like, I ain't taught him none of this shit. It's just, I guess it's just natural, man. But it's beautiful to see him growing up and seeing myself in him, in different ways. I say that to say that. But other than that, man, it's just been, same thing, man, day-to-day grind. We did have, man, we had a good time when I came up there to mess with y'all. We had a good time, man. The brothers, just us just talking, man, and like having a real conversation. You know what I'm saying? And just letting people vent. And that's different because maybe you get that with a therapist, but they're so ready to give you answers and tell you reasons for your behavior and stuff like that, as opposed to us. Whenever we listen to each other, we just listen, man, genuinely just listening, and we know each other, you know what I'm saying? And so we just hearing it, like, yeah, man, that's crazy. Never thought about this, never thought about it from that point, and all that kind of stuff, man. And it was just great to be in that environment, man. I think that's extremely healthy. I think men should do that multiple times a month, probably weekly. I think that's something that needs to be done, man. And we don't really talk about it like that, man. We rather say we want to go to the club and have a good time. Hey, the music be too loud. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear shit. You can't hear shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you sitting inside one of your brother's living rooms and you got 5, 6 brothers in there, and we just sitting there listening to what one person is talking about, you feel heard. And then when you ask a question, you get answers, but you don't get answers all at once. You get them from, you know what I'm saying? You get them from the different brothers that's there and that's present. And it's just, I think that's necessary, man. And I don't know if, I guess Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I know I'm getting long winded. I end this real quick, but I don't know if, it being around Thanksgiving and having that type of conversation, I guess I don't know if it's conducive to the actual holiday, but I just like the way we come together and are able to have that. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, fuck the holiday, we just together, and definitely appreciated all of that, man. I think that was good, man. I think it was, I know it was good. I know it was excellent. I benefited from it. I've had follow-up conversations with a couple of guys that we were, sitting there talking about it and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that was probably the best part of not this week, but last week. Yeah, for me.
Shout out. Let's go to the nigga with the bald head that's moisturizing it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean no disrespect. I'm listening fully. But I got to get ready if I can for work. You know what I'm saying? So trying to do the little bit of shit that I can do from the chair. But I had to shave yesterday, so that shit feel dry. I just want to make sure shit a little bit moisturized. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Pat that in. You know what I'm saying? Lock it in. Pat it in. Lock it in. That's all. Yeah. Oh, it's on me. Big screen. All right. So man, I would say, do y'all want the serious? But even in my serious, everything just funny, really. So book just gonna be booked. So peep this. There was a couple conversations that I had. For one, or let me just say, my week you know, the devil was trying to invite me to the dance. You know what I'm talking about? I declined going to the Met Room Gala, to the ballroom. You know what I'm saying? Like they want this 2-step, but instead was gonna get this 2-piece. So that's neither here nor
We not
there.
about to delete this again. Nah, you
I'm not
don't
deleting.
bring this shit up again. I gotta delete it again.
We're not deleting.
Okay.
That's all I was saying.
Okay,
That's
I'm
all I
about
was
to
saying.
say.
Yeah.
If you watch the last episode of the podcast,
Box
this
with
is
the devil.
kind of what we talking about that we deleted.
You know what I'm saying? Box with the devil. So you know, that's that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Lord was there and you know, led me the right way, and you know, the devil just said, nah, brother, come back and moving on. How long do y'all think it takes for, you know, well, how long did it take? Well, shit, it's kind of unfair question for y'all because we already all knew each other, but or you know, your spouses. So I would say, well, how long did it take for y'all to meet the folks? You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, the folks for me, they were all X'd out. So
Mm.
I didn't meet
Okay.
them. Yeah, it was
Shit. Okay.
different
Nah.
scenario. Well, maybe you could say like godparents or something like that.
Okay. Okay. There.
Yeah.
Somebody important.
Yeah.
Somebody important that you wouldn't have like just immediate access to, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Actually, it was less than a year. It was some months. I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah, it was less than a year.
Okay.
I knew her pops before I knew her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's why
so
I got the wrong crowd. For the most part, I got the wrong crowd. But anyway, you know, Vel was able to give me a substitute answer. I appreciate that, bro. All right, so I was rapping and talking and, you know, having a dialect conversation with the lady friend. And you know, she is adamant that her mother don't fuck with people. Like she just don't like people type shit. I was like, well, lucky for you, I'm not people. I am him. You know what I'm saying? And your mother gonna love me.
He is him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm not worried about that. I was like, she was like, I'm telling you, my mom will fuck with you. I was like, don't worry about that. I got your moms. And your moms is gonna be like, girl, where you find him at? This the nigga you should have brought around all these years. You're gonna see a whole different character up here. You know, a personality, a part of your mother that you never even thought existed. I have that about me. I bring that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I've never met a mother that don't fuck with me on no level. Okay? My track record is flawless. It's 100 right now. You know what I'm talking about?
One, though.
Huh?
This could be your first one.
This could be the first one, but I don't think it will be, you know, and I'm pretty confident about that. You know, I've gone against, you know, mothers, not gone against, but you know, I've met mothers who I hadn't met at the onset of you know, anything, you know, that I didn't meet for like maybe a couple of years because they was out of staters. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't reside in Texas. And when they came down, you know, they knew about me. And when they met me, you know, it was round table, you know, the mom, the aunts, you know what I'm saying, the older cousins, you know, all the ladies just sitting there asking me questions. I know how to conduct myself and I know what to say and how to say it to let you know that your baby in good hands.
You do. But let me say this too.
What's up, brother?
I don't want your personality to get bigger than yourself.
And no brashness, no bravado. I'm be, you know, me.
You know what I'm saying though? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Just don't, you know.
It could happen. Yeah. It could happen. Moms could be like, this old fuck nigga. I don't know how moms talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be just me and she ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, yeah, your mom got a problem. If she don't like me, your mom got a problem. You know what I'm talking about? You need to go talk to a therapist about that. You know what I'm saying? Because this should just be automatic. You know what I'm saying? From the time I say, hey, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. But she told me, yeah, we'll see in 3 years. 3 years? I'm going to meet moms in 3 years? So I was like, nah, we need to shave that down. Now, granted, I'm already over here. So it's like, I you know what I'm saying? I'm just buying time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much by the time I get my black ass home, I'll meet people. too easy for me. But you know, shit. She was like, well, hell, you got to make it to April 1st. I was like, you a fool. You see that April 1st, fool. Quick shit. Anyway, I said we good because that's it. April 1st.
Yeah.
Did the audience, did you catch it? I can't hear your feedback, but I hope you were smart enough to pick that up when I said you got to make it to April 1st. You a fool. April 1st is April's Fools. Don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for. Mr. Quick-witted. All right. So neither here nor there. So I was like, you know, I shaved them 3 years down to 2, but now let me give you what you have waited so patiently for. This is yesterday. Okay. Seems like I got a lot of old nigga stories now. You know what I'm saying? The week before was about soap not working on my body. You know what I'm saying? I realized I know
how the soap don't work on your body. I guess I missed that.
Oh man, you ain't catch that, dog. I had Irish Spring in this bitch, man. I had Irish Spring soap, and yeah.
Irish Spring smells good, but it ain't antibacterial soap.
Yeah, we went over that already. We went over that.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
discussed in full.
Okay,
We discussed.
All right. My bad.
So you know, this was yesterday, and like I said, it's not that I realized this. I already knew this about myself for over a decade, maybe more. Nigga is lactose intolerant, extremely. Yet I still fucks with the dairy. Yesterday put an end to all of that. I will no longer eat cheese, eat eggs, drink milk, drink coconut milk. I'm not doing soy milk. I'm not even doing lactose-free milk.
Oh, you vegan? You vegan then? You vegan?
I'm not doing it. I just ain't doing it.
Are you going vegan?
He didn't say he's going. He didn't say he's not going to eat meat. He just said he's not going to drink dairy. He's not going to do dairy.
Dairy. Okay, so you in any shape, way, or form. You know what I mean?
You're a different variation of vegan. Like you're cutting off all the dairy, but you're still eating the meat. So that's a whole other.
It's just the dairy shit. I can't fuck with it. And yesterday I was living real reckless. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that's exactly how I felt and sounded at the end. You know what I'm saying? So I woke up that morning for breakfast. I went and living vicariously, you know, through the stomachs of others. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? Off the grill. I was like, yo, let me get scrambled eggs with cheese and bell peppers. Now, usually if I get cheese, I tell them light cheese. But this time I said, fuck it. Give me what you got. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas gave me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Gave me in mind. I said, we got it. So I eat that, right?
Yeah.
I had to go to another camp. You know what I'm saying? Now my stomach is fine all the way at this time. I get to the other camp, had to pick up some stuff, coming back. Before I left that camp, I went to Starbucks, right? It was a little cool outside. It's getting to the winter out here. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a hot, venti white mocha with coconut milk, right? Coconut milk's supposed to be safe for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but they be like, you want whipped cream? I say, show you're right. Give me the whipped cream. Kind of defeats the purpose of getting the coconut milk. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it just be a little, that's it. You know what I mean? It ain't a whole lot. So I'm drinking it.
We already know that if it spills on your floor, you're going to be down there licking it up and all that stuff too. So we get how you go. You go there.
Not the hot stuff. Not the hot stuff. Burn my tongue, man. I'm good on that. So I'm drinking it, and it don't taste right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm already like riding out. But I'm thinking, okay, you know, I mean, I was just chewing on gum and stuff like that. Maybe that flavor got to get out my mouth for this to, you know what I'm saying, take effect type. I'm already off the camp, and I'm like, yeah, this is nasty. So I don't think the nigga put the white mocha in my drink for one, right? So it was literally just milk and coffee. I ain't like that. So I go to Starbucks off camp, threw that one out, went, found another one, got the same order. I took a sip of that. I said, oh yeah, this is that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving. By this time, I have now gotten hungry again. I stop at Burger King. What I get? Double cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? 2 slices of cheese,
I
double
got
cheeseburger.
This
Boy,
is your
living
fault.
reckless.
You going crazy.
Yeah, this is
I
your
am.
fault.
You
I
going
really
crazy.
am. I really am. And ain't no bathroom close to me because I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah. Ooh.
I eat my double cheeseburger, still drinking my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I get back to the camp and, you know, my stomach felt a little tense. I was like, okay, I know what this is. No problem. You know what I'm saying? So, but me, I didn't address the situation right at the onset of the complication. All right. So I'm in the office trying to do some shit. And I pick up, you know what I'm saying? We had some, you know, moving pieces. So we had an extra chair in the office, you know, that I needed to move into the break room. I was like, well, I'm going to the break room anyway, because that's where the sit down is at. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got an inside, toiletry. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in there. So I got the chair, the ergonomic chair above my head. Okay. Office chair, people. It's not light. You know what I'm saying? I think the gravity kind of like pushed force down throughout my whole body, because as I like leaned over to set the chair down now, I felt like the prisoners escaped the penitentiary.
And
That's how I felt.
that was the gravity. It wasn't the dairy.
Did you shit on yourself?
Boy, I don't know what that was, but no. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, when I felt it, I was like, oh no.
This nigga shitting on himself.
I thought I hit cloth, nigga. I thought I hit cloth. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I was like, oh shit, literally. I said, let me put this shit down and put that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, mind y'all, people, the lights in the whole building is actually cut right now. Like, we ain't got no power. So luckily I had my phone to turn on my flashlight
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that my drawers was good. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, like what was happening to me, I thought it was all down my leg, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I thought it was severe damage, like critical. Like I might have to send a text to somebody like, yo, man, I need you to run to the PX. I'm gonna cash out you the money, buy me some drawers, and buy me some pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
And just leave them here. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was mission critical. Like, I'm not gonna cap. I have done that. Like it's happened before. Unfortunately, not here, but much younger. At a much younger age, I was going to work at Burger King, and it was another dairy type thing, and it was just one of them farts that you got where just something ain't supposed to come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but you know,
funny.
back in the days,
Yeah.
back in my days, back in our days, like when we wore pants, well, this is how I used to rock. So I would wear pants, ball shorts, and my drawers. You know what I'm saying? So fortunately for me, I was able to dispose of the drawers and free ball technically all day that day. But I used my ball shorts as my underwear to provide, you know, an in between, you know what I'm saying, for safe passage. So I'm not gonna say that has not happened to me before because of dairy. But you know, I ended up still going to the PX because I needed some more wipes because you know I ran through them joints. Like I didn't have a lot already, but I had enough to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I need to restock. So, you know, on your way to the hygiene product section, I just so happened to look in the drawers area, all small. Literally, that was the size. Everything was in small, or you get tidy whities. And I'm like, yeah, none of that would have worked for me today anyway. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Not the right day.
That ain't the right kind of that ain't the right kind of accessories for me, man. Like I'm not rocking tidy whities. If I gotta wear some tidy whities, y'all, just ain't gonna be no drawers on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not wearing drawers. I'm not rocking tidy whities. Like my self-esteem is not that low. Okay.
My little man.
Shout out to whoever wears tidy whities, but my self-esteem.
My little man stopped wearing tidy whities at age like 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, hey man,
Yeah, so he was like, nah, like tidy whities wasn't it. He wasn't it.
dang
He
it, bro.
wasn't fooling with it. I was like, all right, I get you. I feel you. I
Yeah,
couldn't do nothing but respect it. I'm like,
you
all
good.
right, you don't want to wear
You
them.
wear some tidy whities, you might as well wear a thong as a man. I'm
You
just
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Well,
Pretty much. That's pretty
Might as
much. That's
well.
about the
You
same.
might as
About the
well.
same
I
thing.
hope you viewers do. I like, look, man, I share a lot of me with you guys. I'm telling y'all,
Yeah,
if y'all wear tidy whities, you might as well rock a thong. All
might as
right.
well. Might as
Might
well.
as well.
And
Might
I.
as well.
hey,
Just
let
let
them
that
wear
whole
those
rise
speedos,
up in you.
man.
Mhm.
Might as well just let that ride up in you. You know what I'm talking about? Let the
Uh-huh.
ride up in you, man. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, man, it was close though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the way I felt, I thought it was extinction level event type, catastrophe. I really did. I thought the battlefield was flooded. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
And there was no hope for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, ah,
But
I know.
I tell
Yeah,
you this. I tell you this, book.
yes, sir,
It took a lot for you to explain that to us, man.
bro.
And being 100%, you know what I'm saying? Like just being 100% authentic. God
Mm.
damn. That was a tough
Hey,
week. That was
man,
a tough week, brother. That was
there's a lot. There's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Oh, I salute you. I
this
salute
for everybody who's lactose intolerant, though, man. Like
you. Yeah.
for the niggas who still like to eat dairy, knowing that they can't handle that. Like, yo, I'm
Eat it
telling you
there.
now,
Leave it
it's
alone.
one of these days you ain't gonna escape.
And
You
you
know what
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying?
and you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it.
So let's just kind of scale back. Don't overdo it. Don't have a field day with those products, knowing what's
Mm.
gonna happen to your insides. You know what I'm saying? So that's no fun for nobody. That's no fun for nobody.
Real talk. Real talk.
Definitely. So
Man,
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. Ain't no shame in my game, man. I keep it funky. Ah,
real funky.
Pun intended, huh?
Real funky. Man, shout out to y'all, boy. Y'all had some hell of a weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
hey, what's poppin', butter?
Usually the boy G be on, man. We could get a what we call it, the G spot.
G spot. Mm-hmm.
Uh, but Greg did us a favor. He didn't send it to us, and he ain't on. Uh, I like it when he on. If he on to do it, that's fine. But don't send it to me.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll be struggling trying to read what Greg wrote. Anyway, so we don't have a G spot today, but it's good. It's gonna
yeah.
bring us
Mm-hmm.
into the main topic that I got today. If you guys got anything else, you can add to it later. But I feel like this one is gonna be kind of a long topic, so I only got one. I got a couple of expanding questions off of the one topic, but the only thing.
Even better.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Even
yeah,
better.
I mean, it ain't too much went on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. The main thing I got is all y'all seen that picture of Jerry Jones, right?
Oh,
I haven't
back
seen,
in the
I,
1940s or whenever with
Yeah,
the segregation.
I hadn't
yeah.
seen I hadn't
They was
seen I heard about it and I heard so much surrounding it,
mhm.
but I haven't seen it like for myself. But
They was desegregating the school
mm,
in Arkansas or wherever the fuck he from, and he
Yeah.
out there. You know what I'm saying? Bright eyed, bushy tail, right with the other people that's opposing the desegregation of this school. If you ever seen Forrest Gump, when
Mm-hmm.
it looked just like that. He was out there, and he unfortunately he wasn't Forrest Gump. He didn't pick up the book for the lady. You know what I'm talking about? So
Oh.
yeah, it looked crazy. Um, I want to kind of hone it in. LeBron made a statement last night after he played the game, and he talked about he was a little perturbed
disappointed.
that
I thought
what was
I
that
I thought he said disappointed. I don't know, but yeah,
disappointed, perturbed,
yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is. You know what I'm saying? It is
yeah.
what it is. He just he just he felt the way about the media um, when Kyrie said what he did, or you know what I'm saying. They when he posted the little screenshot of the movie, they was all on him asking him 1,000 questions about what's going on, killing him. You know what I'm saying? When presidential election come on, they asking him about Trump and all that shit. But for some reason, when Jerry Jones come up with this picture that has so much that's the history of black people. You know what I'm saying?
At the time, too.
Yeah.
People are forgetting the time of the actual picture. Like, it ain't about that it was what, decades ago. It was when the shit was actually real.
Mm-hmm.
60s.
Carry on.
Wasn't it 60s?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Shit, man. 40, 50, 60, nigga, it was prevalent. You know what I mean? So,
I I
yeah,
personally I personally like to see stuff like this, man. I like because what happens is people think they see them black and white photos, man. They think that shit was so long ago. That shit wasn't that long ago when we had the white only water fountains and white only pies and shit like that. Like shit wasn't that long ago. So I like this right here
but,
to know Jerry Jones, you've been knowing him for the longest, and you see this, he was there. This shit
Get to the
happened.
question. Get to the
What's up?
question. Get to the question. I'm eager to hear the question. Like I'm loving what you're saying. Like I love that
I
type of
want to get your I
conversation.
just want to get the thoughts on it, man.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
We can talk about that, and then I got a couple questions from there.
Guys, before you guys leave, I was thinking when I was on my way over here, I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel? Should LeBron feel the way he felt? You know what I'm saying? Is he valid with the complaint? Because that's what's going on today. Everybody talking about is he valid? Why should they ask LeBron about football matters and stuff like that? It was a whole bunch of stuff.
Cowboys is his favorite team for one. You know what I mean? So that's for starters. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you? The reporters are just like our Adrians, okay? Just ask random ass shit that don't nobody even give a fuck about for the most sometimes, you know what I mean? But they will prompt the question to us, like the way Adrian asked us these fucking questions, the same way media asks LeBron. Like, so what you think about that? Shit that ain't got no bearing on our livelihood, what we doing day to day. Nigga want to know what we ate. Like, bro, who cares? You know what I'm saying? What you eating tonight?
Book, I think they have a strategy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what LeBron was trying to point out.
That's exactly what he was trying to point out.
Yeah, and then I think that's primarily what I want to focus on this part of that conversation, because I know you got a couple other questions.
And
too.
That's what we get into. The same thing.
Yeah.
He was asked though, correct? LeBron was asked by the media, or he just
he said, I'm disappointed y'all didn't ask me.
Yeah, and he told
okay, that's what all right, beautiful.
Because he said when Kyrie was going through his stuff, y'all couldn't wait to ask me 1,000 things.
I just want to make sure that's how that went. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and tell how I feel, man. Because I've been sitting on this, and I feel the way. I feel like LeBron was absolutely right. I applaud him for saying that, because he is right. They was like, well, they didn't ask they didn't even ask any football players how they felt about seeing that shit. From what I'm seeing, no, they didn't ask anybody. They kind of just swept that shit under the rug. you heard Stephen A. talking about oh, it's so long ago, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm like, that's fine, but who didn't think before they seen this picture that Jerry Jones was kind of racist? You know what I'm saying? Not kind of.
I feel like he be in them board meetings calling people niggas.
Definitely.
Personally.
He definitely looked like he called the Cowboys boys out there. That boy right there getting it. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he one of them old racist ass niggas. That's why I never fucked with him. But anyway, we had a plethora of instances where this came up. We had Brett Favre stealing money from the little people of the whole city of Mississippi. They pushed that shit under the rug. Don't nobody talk about that shit.
State of Mississippi.
They don't talk about that shit at all. Y'all remember when Ben Roethlisberger, when he supposedly raped
the rape cases been played that same season.
Threw that shit right under the rug.
Played the same fucking season. Was suspended like 4 games.
Y'all remember that? I mean, he wasn't just one person. It was like 2 or 3
people
it was
not.
That said he raped.
What's up? France, what they do to Vic?
Huh?
What they do to Vic?
Oh, I mean, that's dogs though. That ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a clip, not to get off that track, but he said he didn't get prison time for the dog fighting.
I saw it.
It was interstate commerce.
I saw it.
What got him locked up.
He said they would get into it later. He said they would get into it later, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that full thing to drop because I'm really interested in hearing what that brother got to say because he really ain't. Yeah. He's always just stood tall and been like, I did what I did and accepted his punishment. But this he seems a little bit more open up on this one. I'm ready for that. This deeper than a 30 for 30 type. Like
it is.
You know what I mean? He letting it.
When they caught that, I was like, ain't nobody else. I'm waiting.
Yeah, but he said it wasn't for dog fighting, but still along them same lines, ridiculed, imprisoned. You know what I'm saying? Took that man's took a lot away from him, bro.
Whole time, Ben Roethlisberger raping broads. You know what I'm talking about? Brett Favre stealing money from people, the great people in the city, and building volleyball stadiums.
Yeah, the Durangos, that endorsement ain't popping no more.
To me, it seems like, and I think that's the point that Cody was coming up with and LeBron was making. When we do supposedly what you feel is bad, you want to bring us out to the middle of the, like Nick Cannon talked about this. You want to bring the black person out to the middle of the field and show everybody this nigga is bad and try to whip him like in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nick Cannon referred to as like buck breaking back in the day when they used to bring the biggest slave out there and they used to do shit like that to him. And I feel like to a certain extent in the media, they still do not the same thing. I don't want to devalue what used to happen back in the day, but I feel like it's a new age that seems like when we supposedly mess up, I still don't believe Kyrie messed up. I believe he was looking for knowledge and that's the knowledge he got. And
I agree.
I don't believe he messed up or did anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong. He didn't say he agreed with it, disagreed with it, or whatever. He just posted it. You wasn't mad at Amazon for having that shit up, but it is what it is. I just hate when it seemed like we made an example of, and these white cats, they just kind of push that shit under the rug. It's a bigger conversation to me. It's like even when somebody go out there in the newspaper, we talked about this before. If it's a white dude that do it, he'll be a mass shooter. He shot up 20 kids. They'll pick the nicest picture they can find with the motherfucker. Black dude, they gonna find the one he got a hoodie on, gold teeth, a chain on, all that shit. They gonna find the fucked up shit that they can.
I'm gonna just quote it real quickly with Finesse 2 Chainz. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. That's real. Like it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So if I do the same thing that's being done to me or I'm looked at a different way. It's been so many different instances to where we're able to bring when we're able to bring even this just concept up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's stupid. Like, that's dumb.
Man, you know how many white companies got PPP loans that shouldn't have got that shit. You remember the Lakers got a PPP loan and had to pay that shit back because they found out they got a PPP loan. But guess what? Most of the black people, of course, now I ain't gonna stick my head on the limb on this. Some of y'all shouldn't have got that shit, but it is what it is. But they're arresting all the black people. We hearing about all the black people getting arrested for PPP loans.
No, not all of them. Not all of them. They wiping some of them away.
Yeah, not a lot of them.
Some of them are getting away. Some of them are getting away. I'm kind of jealous about some of them that got away because it was like, shoot, you could have done this, you could have done that, and I'm like,
could have been a nigga in jail too.
I could have. And MVP would have been, woo, we'd have been up there. But I was too honest. I was like, nah. But I get exactly what you're saying, man. And it's just like it's a broken record, man. Like it happens over and over and over again. At 12 o'clock, you're gonna hear it skip. At 12 o'clock, you're gonna hear it skip. Like it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. And I hate to even discuss it, bro, because we're giving light to shit that we really shouldn't even be caring about.
Nah, I think we got to give light because if not, they're gonna just throw it under the rug like they keep on doing.
What us giving light? What is that doing?
It's making people aware, and all I care about is we're not gonna forget that Brett Favre just did that fuck shit, and y'all try to act like Kyrie did something way worse than him. That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that shit slide. We got to talk about it because if not, nobody gonna talk about
it. Okay. I give you that. You're right. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But when we do something, they're gonna talk about it ad nauseum. They're gonna keep on talking about it. Every fucking day is gonna be on the ticker. They're gonna talk about the shit. And then when they do something, we're gonna be like, nah, we're not talking, but we're not bringing light to that. But no, I'm bringing light to that shit. Fuck that. They get some fuck shit and they need to be accountable, just like they supposedly Kyrie had to be accountable for his actions.
Well, I don't know if it was my turn to even speak on it.
Are you good?
I do love the fact that Bron brought that up. When he brought that up, I saw it. I think I saw it this morning. Mm-hmm. I don't know when it actually happened, but when I saw it this
last night. It was last night.
Okay.
After the press conference, after the game.
Okay. And I saw it this morning, and I love the fact that he said, "Nah, you don't even have to talk about it." He said, "I'm just gonna tell you." Like he said he's basically saying, "I'm gonna let you know how I feel about this," and I ain't asking nothing about how you feel about it because obviously it's not important enough for you to bring it up. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna show you how important it is, and I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it, and I'm gonna let you know how my people feel about it, and boom, I'm gonna holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that. When I heard that, boy, I almost wanted to stop working right then. Boy, I was working. I was on my little break. Mm-hmm. I almost wanted to stop working right then, man. But he gave some real shit, man. He gave some real shit, and I really appreciate it. And this is shit that I'm gonna be talking about with Lil Man when he gets a little older. This is some shit we're gonna be having conversations about because we had some deep conversations yesterday about just some other stuff, which we'll talk, later about, but not tonight, but we'll talk later. Period. But just. Kids understanding that somebody is actually using their platform to stand up for us, and it's just like how you see the main people that you see in Black History Month. You're gonna see Martin Luther King. It's gonna be the same. Rosa Parks. You're gonna see the same front line of everything, right? Mm-hmm. And so I would love, and I will love, when I can actually let him know about other people in the background that people aren't talking about. Because people ain't, when I say people, I mean the people that's trying to make the books and stuff like that, like the history books and all that, right? And so I'm like, hey, I lived through this. This is what LeBron did, this. Yeah. Malcolm did this, and then talk, a little bit deeper, and just letting them know, what's really going on. And I think that's the most important part because they see the primary work is done behind the scenes. So, and that's just awakening people. Because when you awaken, like some of them kids, they don't necessarily have to say that they awaken when they in school. They're like, all right, yeah, cool, all right, check, check, check. But I know, you know what I'm saying? And so they are still, their objective is not necessarily to get a good job or go to a good college, quote unquote, and all the other stuff. Nah, they're trying to really make some change. You know what I'm saying? And they got that because of what they've heard. And that's what we feed into them. And that's what we need to focus on. Like, don't worry, I ain't worried about no scores. Oh, cool, yeah. All right, you're in the gifted. Oh, cool, yeah. Nah, I ain't worried about all that. What's your mind frame, my man? Like, I sit down and chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that with a lot of younger kids. With the mentoring that we do. Like, just what's your mind frame? What you feel? How do you feel about what just happened last week? Because it's always something that happens. Unfortunately, it happens damn near every week. How do you feel? What do you think you could have done differently? What do you think we can do differently? You know what I'm saying? Like those type of questions that makes them think. Like that really makes them think, and so they not just on some fuck the police. They not just on that. They strategic, and that's what we want them to be, because we are strategic people. And I don't know, man. I don't want to get too deep, man, but yeah, I don't know. I just see it with my son, and I see how he's not like everybody else around him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to be arrogant or anything like that, but he just ain't. He not one of them. He a leader. And he's trying to be a leader as much as he can. Like he falls short a lot of times, and I have to check him a lot of times. But nah, his primary goal is to be a leader and not necessarily just listening to what just school says. Like he'll come back and holler at me about it, and then he'll go do his own research because you got Google. You know what I'm saying? And man, I think I'm going too deep, man. I think I'm spending too much time on it. But nah, that's how I feel on that, man. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how I am.
How you feel?
You know my body. You know my body.
And you the resident Cowboy fan. I forgot to say that. You the Cowboy fan. So how does that make you feel? First off, before you even answer that.
I mean, if for any black Cowboy fan would already have these undisclosed sentiments about the owner already. You know what I mean? I didn't need a picture. You know what I mean? I really didn't. I didn't need a picture to already know who he was. You see what I'm saying? Who he is. Like I'm not one of those, you know, when you there's people who could say that I'm no longer that person or I've changed, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Remorseful type situations, like, you know, maybe somebody killed somebody, you know, or, you know, they go to prison and, you know, they come out and be like, I'm not that same person. You know, I've had a lot of time to study, learn myself, grow, mature. When you have just a natural hatred for a certain race, nigga, that don't change. I don't care how long, because at one point in time, you thought you were better. At no point in time did your thought change. You still think you're better. You still see them the way that you see them. It's just the fact now it's a business opportunity, and these niggers that you freely called them back in the day are actually making you money, making you richer, creating a lifestyle for yourself. So let's be real. I hate to put it like this, but that nigga own a big ass plantation right now. That's how I feel. You see what I'm saying? So if I were the players, I don't understand. Again, like you said, nobody asked the NFL. Like, nigga, who asked the Cowboys players themselves, the employees that are on that staff of color, how they feel? I ain't heard Dak. I ain't heard Zeke. I ain't heard fucking Michael Parsons. I ain't heard Trayvon. I ain't heard a lot of niggas speaking up about who their owner is. You see what I'm saying? Maybe because he signed your check. You know what I mean? But I thought principle was more important than principle. You see what I'm saying? That's all. And I mean, me personally, I'd have called for that nigga to get removed. Like, these niggas want to remove other owners for far less. You see what I'm saying? For far less. Oh, we got to take it to a vote. Yeah, he don't need to own a team. Why is not the same energy for this nigga, man? Why? Why is everybody quiet as a whole?
Are we
I
still
ain't heard Goodell. Goodell talk about every fucking thing. I ain't heard shit from this nigga about that.
Book, are we still gonna play like we don't know why? I mean, we know why, and so.
And there lies the problem.
Go ahead.
And there lies the problem.
I was rolling. He had a press conference, and they said it was a black dude, Jerry Jones, and they was like, "Do you feel bad that picture came out?" He was like, "That's definitely not something I would want to be out in the light right now." You know what I'm saying? He didn't say like he denounced racism or he felt bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the shit they wanted Kyrie to say, he didn't say none of that. He was like, "Damn, I definitely wouldn't have wanted that to be out." You know what I'm saying? Like he basically
I thought I bought all the copies, huh?
Yeah, I thought I threw that shit away. I ain't know they had records of that. It's people asking for the same thing they wanted when they said what you call was anti-Semitic. I don't think that's too much to ask.
It's not.
I don't think we're gonna get it from him. I don't think so, and I think it's gonna blow over. To be honest, I think it's gonna go past that, and everybody's gonna be talking about everything else.
Stirred it back up.
He did
on First Take.
He did, but I still don't think it's gonna stay.
Steve A had to back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he came up there to defend Jerry Jones.
Of all teams to defend, you know what I mean? His nigga don't even like the Cowboys like that. And you think he one of the stupidest owners, but you up here defending him on morals. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, no, bro. You can't sit there and tell me that the picture don't matter.
You talking about Brown?
No.
He's talking about Stephen A.
Oh.
You can't tell me that the picture don't matter or hold no weight at all. Now, maybe if you was a toddler in your parents' hands, okay, cool. But you was at an age where, nigga, you was aware of what was popping, what was going on. You knew the climate. You know exactly where you were, especially being in the South. You knew what it was. Regardless if you knew, obviously nobody knows at 12, 13 years old that they about to turn into, a billionaire or anything like that. But still,
being in the
you
South,
have enough gumption about yourself to know what you were doing.
It takes a lot being in the South, and it takes a lot, period, no matter what you're doing or where you are, to stand out against what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to his defense, and I never will. But it could have been one of those points. But at this point, like shit, like if I was in his position and I just stood out and went with what was popular, the majority of people were doing, now would be the time to say, hey, I was wrong. Now would be the time.
Yeah.
And he's not
be
doing
totally
that.
honest? I don't want him to lose a team. And the only reason is because it's a slippery slope when you start talking about what people did 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
And and hear me out. I don't want The same thing they did to Kevin Hart when he had made them jokes and he couldn't host the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever because he was talking about he didn't want his son to be gay or whatever like that. I don't agree with holding people to what they did back in the day, but I like Kevin Hart came out, he said, yo, I don't feel that way no more. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, it was bad jokes or whatever like that. He came and said that. I need Jerry Jones to come and say the same shit. I need you to be on that same type of time. Say that you ain't anti-Semitic. Say that you don't not like black people. There shouldn't be a stretch for you. You used to be around black people all day. There shouldn't be that big of a stretch. Now, look, do I think Jerry Jones is racist? Or by all means. You know what I'm saying? I always told y'all that. I mean, that just is what it is. That's one reason I always hate on the Cowboys. But I can't let a motherfucker lose anything because something might happen to a motherfucker I like that it did some fuck shit when he was 12 or 13, 14, or even 20, and not a nigga 30. I'm like, I can't hold you accountable for some shit you did when you were 20.
Well, you got to think about yourself too. We all done did some crazy
exactly
shit. And so we don't want to be held accountable for some shit.
That time Book put us in jail, you know what I'm saying? That time Book sent us in jail. That all that they can't hold that shit against me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's be real. I contributed $5. You niggas contributed the most combined, more than me. So my little $5 didn't put us over the edge.
That don't make it worse on you?
Yeah, it make it worse
on you that we contributed more money?
That's all I had. That's all I had.
Yeah, nobody that.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have liquidated assets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't either. I was in high school.
Girl was pushing you through there.
I was in high school, sir. Thanks for thanks for taking.
Yeah, but you was hustling. What you said? Selling pizzas and shit.
Who?
You said you was selling something, candy, something. You was doing something.
It don't matter. It don't matter what I was doing on my side, sir.
Man,
you said this out loud on the podcast.
I know, and they can listen back to it. Yeah, I did.
No, not that. The other shit. But what?
but y'all get what I'm saying as far as stuff that happened back in the day. I don't want to hold that. It can't. Just because I don't like this nigga right here, never have, and that's one of the reasons I tell y'all I can't be a Cowboy fan because I don't like Jerry Jones.
All they got to do is say,
players. I hate the star and I hate Jerry Jones. That's how it's always been. But I can't hold you accountable for some shit you did back in the day.
All you got to do is come out and
even though I think it's on some fuck shit and I think you still like that, I can't have you lose nothing because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's our turn, they're gonna do it. They're gonna try to ruin us for life, and that's what I'm trying to be proactive with, telling people he can't lose nothing. But I need you to denounce some shit. I need you to. I know you. I don't know. Your Klan's robe might still be in your closet. I don't know. I just need you to denounce it on TV. Because right now it sounds like you skirting around it. That's all I'm saying. And I just don't want nothing to come back and Book. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to come up and say, yo, Book shitted on himself when he was working at Burger King back in the day.
So did, and I still made the best burgers, nigga.
See, I don't want you to lose your job now. And be like, yo, this shitty booty ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Lose his job. Hey, but y'all get what I'm saying. I think it's still some fuck shit. I think he's sorry for that, but I know a lot of us is like nah, something need to happen to him right now. No, I need the same energy to be passed around to everybody. That's what I need. Suspension, you can suspend him for a couple games. I'm cool with that, even with that. But at the same time, it was so long ago, it's hard to stand on that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still ordering from Amazon?
Yeah, I'm still ordering from Amazon.
After he said he ain't taking it down.
Man. And then you know what's crazy? The nigga raised the price.
That nigga said Amazon said, yo, I'm not taking down the film that Kyrie shared. Plain as day.
Nobody mad at Bezos. That's the kind of thing. That's the same exact thing that LeBron is talking about. LeBron, that's what LeBron talking about. More than the picture of Jerry Jones, that's what LeBron talking about. The same energy ain't extended on other people that is extended on us.
But
it's fucked up.
That ain't what's crazy. LeBron was talking about what LeBron was talking about.
That's what he's talking about, man.
He said what he said, and he meant what he said.
That's what he said.
But
if you
the
listen to what
crazy
he said,
part,
that's what he's talking about.
again, is Kyrie initially, like all this stems from Kyrie. Kyrie said, I'm not the one who put it up. I didn't share it. He's like, I didn't put the film out to be available. He said, it's on here. I just shared it. The person or the company, the institution that put it out for public consumption just said he ain't taking it down.
He said
Where's the backlash?
He said he might put a warning at the beginning of
a
it.
disclaimer or some bullshit.
He said he might. He ain't did shit.
Bruh,
he raised the price $20. That's what he did.
Come on, man.
So he made even more money off it.
I'm sure a lot of people went to go see what was being said just because niggas is naturally curious. Now, I'm not that damn curious to want to watch a documentary or whatever type film it was anyway, but a lot of people are going to be like, well, what was said in there that people are attacking this man or, you know, believe that he would feel that such stuff like that? You see what I'm saying? People going to watch it.
And that's
people
what they did. You know
who
made it such a big thing? I follow Kyrie Irving, and I saw that, and I just kept on scrolling. Didn't think nothing else about it.
Yeah.
Until they
I got him on my follows too. I follow him.
They the ones that put it out there and made it a thing. Everybody else just like, man, we just kept on scrolling. We ain't pay attention to that.
He posts all type of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
All type of shit.
I don't care. I mean, it is what it is. I'll check some stuff out if I feel like it, if I got time, but other stuff, keep on scrolling. Just like I do with everybody else online. They made it a
now,
thing.
if you would have put like, fuck these certain people and then rise against or some shit like that, then oh damn, wait a minute. You know what I mean? They just posted a fucking link. Just share the link, bro. It
is what it is, man. It's a shame that to this day, 2023, we done been through a pandemic and all kind of other stuff, and this shit still happening like this.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I agree.
It's crazy, and that's why I know it's tiring. It gets annoying talking about the same shit, but we got to, because if we don't, they not gonna talk about it when it come to them. They gonna let it slide. And then guess what? We try not to give it the energy. They not giving it no energy. So now we just sitting over here mad about some shit, and then they just like, fuck it, y'all ain't saying shit. We ain't saying that. So I applaud LeBron, even though a lot of people talk shit about LeBron. I applaud him for standing up and saying that. I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying?
And it has nothing to do with you just saw him a couple of days ago.
Nah.
Nothing
I'm a Laker fan, first off. Point blank, period. You see on my wall? Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. If LeBron was there or not, I still would have went to go see him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get down. Y'all know. It is what it is. I ain't gonna keep on stretching this on. This is good enough. We talked about that for a good 30 minutes. We'll leave that alone. Ain't nothing else, man. I ain't got nothing else, man. What you got anything booked? Because I know you the one that gotta go. So if you got something else, we can go into it. If not, we can get you up out of here.
Hey man, I just want to say shout out to this dude, Solar Flare, the battle rapper. Nigga said one of the coldest bars I ever heard, bro. And like, I was in the office watching this. I got one Latina woman in there. She's older. All she heard was my excitement. She was like, I don't know what that is you watching, but I want some of that. Cause my reaction to this shit was, I said, oh my goodness, it was electrifying. I'm not gonna lie, like I felt the chills in my spine go all the way down to my pinky toe. Now it wasn't like the most intricate bar or nothing like that, and I don't want to fuck it up, but I just like the punch and the setup. He said, you know, said something about like
should you give us the video like, so we can post it? Huh? Should you give it to us so I can post it? Because it sounds like you about to fuck it up. It sounds like you about to fuck the setup. Huh?
So here goes the part that I'm talking about.
Look in my eyes, nigga. It's only God I'm fearing. I'm a known threat. Phone sex. Fuck you hard at hearing.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? the power of editing, people. So, but yeah, hearing that, and you know, like normally when I hear something that's like incredible, it can do one or two things. It can make me say, nigga, I can't grace that stage. Like these niggas is too immaculate. Or
You should have been said
you
that.
know, it inspires me to write something. Watch yourself. It inspires me to jot a line down or two. And that's what I did. And
I'm
that's what
still
I
mad
did.
at y'all two niggas. I'm tired of talking about battle rapping and y'all two niggas won't spar no more, man. Y'all won't battle again. Y'all gave us one round.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta hey bro, you gotta leave the people one more.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
They've been one more for years now. It's been
Hey,
at least
man.
3 years.
Look, man, this ain't no different from when Pacquiao and Money Mayweather was supposed to fight. They just drew it out. Just went forever. Now it won't be lackluster. Let's make that clear.
It's gonna be lackluster.
You talking junk with the hat. Think you can rap?
I am.
False.
Cody,
Facts.
it's
Looking
really
at
you.
me,
It's really you holding it
and
up, Cody.
all you're doing.
It really is Cody holding
Cody,
everything up.
really
These
you
niggas
holding
know
it up, man.
I'm sitting on shit.
He been ready to give you 3.
Cap.
He been ready to give you at least 2 rounds.
Cap.
You need to write 2. You need to write 2 rounds, man.
But he talk all
Possible
that shit, and he still gonna end
possible
up
3. Because you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be the whole podcast.
God
Ain't
will be
nobody
good
doing no
will. You see the
podcast,
difference? See how that is? That's too easy. That's off the top.
What happened?
God will be the goodwill. Oh, you see the difference? Spell it out, nigga. God and good. Oh, is the difference. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, Cody. God will be the goodwill. Oh, you see the difference. Nigga, name a rapper that I ain't influenced. Shout out to Hov. Shout out to Nas.
You talk all
But
that
nigga,
junk.
that's fire, dog. That's fire. And what's crazy is, I could actually use that again and go off of influence. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to use too many big words on niggas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, too many big words. Too many big words. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How the bars,
like a pussy.
the bars running the fluence.
Scared the cat off.
Huh?
And you still talking all this junk and still capping. Take your hat off. You know, someone like, come on, man. Oh.
Cody, what's up, man? Can next year we have a battle?
I will see. We'll see.
Ain't no we'll see, man. I got you right here on the line, man. Can we have a battle next year?
For me, you know, I'm good. And y'all know what?
I'll let you have your papers too. Y'all can have your paper. You ain't got to memorize nothing. Yeah,
hey man, I'll tell you like this.
I do freestyles.
Book was in a different mind state back then. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to break this nigga down to the smallest molecular molecule. And this time I'm gonna build a nigga back up. You know what I'm talking about? I already broke him down. I'm gonna build him back up. You know what I'm saying? Affirmations this time, Cody. So don't worry. You lost the last time. Maybe you can win with me being positive and you could be negative. I don't know.
Okay.
But last time when I attacked your soul and I plucked at them little strings, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Playing you like Geppetto? Yeah.
Only person said you won was your brother.
What?
I'm
undefeated. I'm undefeated.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if Greg can get on, and I'm gonna see if my brother can get on. He the battle rap master, so he can judge the rounds as they happen.
Well, he said it was a draw.
Yeah.
He said it was a draw. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Really
you only get one round.
To get down with me, you're gonna have to figure it out. And it'll be a freestyle. Lee.
Yeah, Cody, write some stuff down, man.
Spell
Look,
it.
man.
Cody, you gonna
Spell
lose
it.
You gonna
Play
lose
that.
on that.
Well, I can tell you ain't freestyling. Wow.
Yeah, you gonna lose on that. I need you to write something down, my boy.
I can tell you ain't freestyling. Wow, all my good balls I threw away in the pile. But you can go to the archives, nigga. I kept the file, nigga. What you talking? What, Cody, nigga? That's how you run, nigga. That's how you make it go, nigga. Oh,
You didn't
look
finish.
at
You
this
didn't
boy.
finish what you was
Hit him
about
with
to
the black.
say.
Oh, you
You
back?
didn't finish what you
Okay.
were about
I
to
was about
say.
nigga.
Close it.
Boy.
Close it. Close it. Close it.
Yo.
Because you didn't finish what you were
Yo.
about to say,
Yo.
and you
Yo.
probably need to pray
Yo.
because
Yo.
you need to understand
Yo.
what's going to
Check
be
this out,
going
Cody.
on
I
between
throw
you
shots.
and me,
Make a
and
nigga
that's going to
back
be
out.
something that
Oh my God.
excuse me.
No. Flip that. Bring it back. I could do a whole nother scheme with it. I throw shots. Turn the niggas. Oh, hold up. Boy, no. I'm going to keep that because I actually like that bar I just thought of. I need to write it in
Oh,
a
because
different
you
folder.
Waheem
I'm
with it.
recording on this phone.
Yeah, you
I'm
Waheem with
recording
it.
on
All
this
right,
phone.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yo, Cody. I told you
Cody.
you be holding L's, nigga.
Cody, man, what's up, man?
Just
What's
know
up,
back
man?
out and blackout is part of my bar, nigga. Don't you dare come with one either, nigga. If I just told you, I kind
You
of
already
let you know
know.
how that
Make
was
it
gonna
make
go,
it the
didn't
second
I?
round or something. You know what I'm
Back
saying?
out,
Start off
black
with
out,
that.
hold that L, nigga. L is the different nigga. I am indifferent. I am a fucking Martian. You do not want these problems, nigga. Lil Wayne said he no, nigga, me, nigga. Marvin. That's my fucking name. I'm changing it.
You couple of
Change my
decades
fucking
short.
name to Marvin, nigga. You crazy. So
Well,
I ain't gonna
Took a
mess. Cause last
while.
time I fucked up the
yeah,
whole show trying to
don't
do
mess
shit.
with it. Don't mess with it.
Yeah,
But this is something we need to think about. I really would
Marvin,
like to
nigga.
have a battle on the YouTubes. We got it on there, but it's just voice only. I want the people to see y'all in y'all element and battle. You know what I'm talking about? If I got
They don't want to see us. They don't want to see me. Look at me. They don't want to see
Now,
me.
Cody's a rapper.
They don't want to see me.
His whole gear ain't gonna be fit for the stage. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna be thinking he going to the booth to lay a couple lines. Like, nigga, you gonna get buried. Tell you now. You better come in there with your constructs on. You better come in there with your Timbs on, nigga. I'm telling you now, I'm going to work, bro. I'm going to work.
I tell you what.
Nigga.
I tell you what. I bet I got the ladies for me. I bet I got the ladies for me.
I've been waiting. Skip that, but I let one of my coworkers. He was like, "Oh, you can rap." I said, "No, I can't rap, but I'm better than my nigga." You know what I'm saying? I'm undefeated, and I played the. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "This nigga rapper." You know what I'm saying?
I wonder.
This nigga rapper. You know what I'm saying? You having close battles with what?
We can see
250 strong, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm all the way down under that right now. So what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
about? They said that boy Vel was 250 strong, but you talking to a nigga that got the shirt say 275. You heard me?
Nah, that's
you
what
ain't
you bench.
worthy.
That's what you think you bench.
Boy, you crazy. No, yeah, it's definitely more. Well, I don't know now, nigga. I'm 38. So it might, it definitely went down. I ain't got the same strength.
I hear you. And I went 250. I went everything went down.
That's enough capping. Until it happens, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm talking about?
Out for the black out. Pull the gap out, make it black out. Pull the.
Cody, I think you need to get back in the lab, man. I need some bars from you, my boy.
Yeah.
we miss
man. Well, anyway, y'all remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to this podcast. You know, that's the only thing saving this nigga's ass. So follow us on Instagram at the MVP Podcast. So I'm sorry, not the MVP podcast, the MVP_podcast. My fault, people. You know, I'll be slipping and tripping and all sometimes it be blipping. So anyway, email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. Cody, I'm just flowing, bro. I ain't even doing it on purpose, but you see how everything is going. Follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVP Podcast Gaming. Please, y'all, do us a favor. Send this nigga some bars because this nigga ain't got them. Okay? Send this nigga some bars. ABC 1, 2, 3, red fish, blue fish. Do whatever you gotta do, but just know it ain't gonna be in no comparison to me. I'm that nigga. BOOK. Look me up. One word to describe you nice. I remember everything you said, nigga, twice. Holla at me.
Killed me.
You dead, nigga. You been there. I'm talking to your corpse.
Book been waiting on this rematch, man. Book been waiting on this rematch.
No, Cody been waiting on some get back. There's a big difference.
Let him put his book back in the library.
Cody been waiting on some good on some put back on some get back.
Waited.
You know what I'm talking about? That's all it is, bro.
On anything, book. You know me,
hey, man.
You know how I come, and so
hey, bro.
You can do all you can. You can do all you can, And I thank all the subscribers, man. I think the subscribers, they really love you, but I really don't want to take. I don't want to take some of them from you, man.
You don't owe me.
I don't want to take some of them from you.
You don't owe me, but the book you checked out is past due. I gotta collect them fees, baby. Come on. Come get this work, nigga. Come get this work. Since you want to do book bars and shit, nigga, how about that? Nigga, that's free. That's free. Gotcha. I could write book flips all goddamn day about myself, nigga. Come on now.
All right, Eminem.
Come on, Cody.
What do you think?
Don't be coming in here the audacity to tragically bad on me. Don't come in here with that shit. I liked it though. Do it again. Do it again, nigga. Do it again. I like that shit.
I know you did. I know you
boy,
did.
Cody had me like, whoa, what's up? The fuck you got into, nigga?
Oh boy,
that nigga said the audacity to challenge me to think you was bad. I'll say, God damn, Cody. Nigga's like, bro, this is friendly. It's friendly competition.
That is friendly.
It's supposed to be an exhibition. It's supposed to be an exhibition.
Nah,
since we ain't come with really no Rocky bars last time, I just be throwing them in there loosely.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all
we're
gonna get him to
yeah, that was a great time, man. We always have a great time.
If y'all need to reference it, it's called The Thriller in Manvilla.
Oh yeah.
Trust me. It'll be a Thriller in Manvilla Part 2 if we ever get it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we waiting on. I already got the title. You know what I'm saying?
We in talks, we in negotiations with the sponsors right now. You know what I'm saying? We're making sure that the gate is you know amicable. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't doing this.
But we ain't got reverses. Verses got to give us a certain amount so we can.
They got to do something.
Yeah,
you know, after they pay Tim and Swiss
for spitting one
they can come pay us.
I mean, y'all spit one round. Y'all don't get shit.
We can open it up.
In one battle.
We can do it all. Like I ain't doing no tripping. Like we talking about real spitting.
Yeah, and we still gotta we gotta try to create the intro. So you know we got a lot of stuff that we gotta try to figure out. You know what I mean?
True.
In between time. So you know, Cody gotta show me Cody gotta show me how to talk on the track. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's easy for me to repeat other niggas' lyrics on beat. That ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? But do mine sit well? You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta figure out. That's what we gotta figure out. It's not necessarily the words, it's the word placement. You feel me? It's all about that. I know that. I'm coming in there with open mind. You tell me now, book, speed it up, slow it down, put that. Hey, man, this is your atmosphere. I'm going to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? You the guru. I got you, baby. I appreciate it.
Well, people, thank y'all for tuning in, man. As y'all see, we're going to see if this is just cap or if this actually going to happen or if this actually going to be some rap involved. You know what I'm talking about? Kappa rap. That's what we're gonna call a new segment. Kappa rap.
Kappa rap.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, it's been the MVP. We're gonna holler. Peace out.
Peace out, man.
Pray for me. Pray for book. Do everything